Good evening, friends. It's Erica Erickson from Playa Animal Welfare Services, nonprofit animal rescue, saving cats and dogs from the streets of Puerto Rico. I have a simple favor to ask you. As you may know, my cats at my rescue were illegally seized by the Puerto Rico police on September 3rd, 2023, with an illegal, invalid search warrant that was never signed by a judge. The search warrant was signed off on by Prosecutor Andres Francisco Fernandez Vera. He signed this illegal search warrant that was never signed by a judge, authorizing the police to seize our animals and all of our property. After our property was seized, neither this prosecutor nor the police ever filed to get the lawfully required seizure and confiscation order within 90 days to lawfully seize our cats and property. It has now been over 8 months, and this prosecutor has still not taken any action to lawfully seize my animals or my property. And at this point, it doesn't matter because the search warrant used to take them in the first place was illegal. We have made this clear to this prosecutor, but this prosecutor doesn't care about the law. This prosecutor is corrupt and criminal, just like the police who kicked down my door. I was hoping he wasn't, and I thought the fact that in all this time, over 8 months, I've not been charged with a crime. I was hoping that perhaps he didn't know that maybe a judge had never signed this warrant, or that the whole fiasco with the police had even occurred. But now I've started to realize he's just as guilty as the corrupt criminal police are, because here I finally got a court date to get my cats back on April 29th. Actually, it was originally scheduled for April 22nd, but the prosecutor got it moved back to April 29th. And in the meantime, the prosecutor, who has done nothing regarding my case, never charged me with a crime, nothing, but now out of retaliation and revenge, only after 8 months after I filed my case to get my cats back, he has filed this summons. This is in Spanish. It's a legal document requiring me to go to criminal court in Puerto Rico on May 14th to be arrested and charged with undisclosed criminal charges. All retaliation and revenge for me filing the hearing to get my cats back. He won't even say what I'm being charged with. How does that work? In America, it happens that if you commit a crime, you then get charged with that crime, and then you get a court date. Here, I've not been charged with any crime. I've not committed any crime. I've not done anything wrong. I run a 501c3 nonprofit animal rescue that is registered with both the IRS and the government of Puerto Rico. No investigation ever took place before they kicked down my door, and no investigation has taken place since. My cats were shipped off to a horse farm. They've never been in the government's custody. But yet now, out of revenge and retaliation for me speaking out against this illegal raid and demanding my cats back, instead of the prosecutor doing the right thing and simply giving my cats back and going away, now I have this summons to appear in criminal court. My lawyer has contacted the prosecutor to find out what's going on, but the prosecutor refuses to tell him what I'm going to be charged with. He has only told my lawyer that he's going to charge me with at least 110 separate criminal charges. For what? And why is it a secret? Why haven't I been charged yet? You could charge me today. You could have charged me 8 months ago. You could charge me tomorrow. Why are we having this secret court date where nobody can know what I'm being charged with in advance? My lawyer and I have to show up and be ambushed? Makes no sense. But here's what makes sense to me. The prosecutor has his address of his office and his email on this summons. Don't worry if you can't see it real well. I'm going to include it in the notes for this video. It takes no time to send somebody an email. And that's what I'm asking you to do. This prosecutor needs to know that we're watching, the world's watching, you're watching, our thousands of supporters are watching. And that's what you need to tell him. Give Erica back her cats, drop this nonsense May 14th court date, and be done with it. They've messed up. They know they've messed up. And now to try to cover their illegal and criminal conduct, now they're trying to charge me, so now it doesn't look like they've messed up. But they have. And they need to know that people know what's going on here. This document, along with all the other documents in this case, are in the notes on this video, along with the name, office address, and not phone number, but email address for this prosecutor are all going to be posted in the notes of this video. Please email him. If you're in Puerto Rico, you can also send a letter. I don't think letters from the mainland would get there in time for my hearing next Tuesday morning. But he needs to know that you know the truth and that you're watching. Please, I need your help. Thank you.